Right guys, welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. Today's video, I want to just talk about Luton right now. Basically, I've just pressed the record button on my camera and I'm just going to waffle for about 5 to 10 minutes and just tell you how I'm feeling, how important the next 3 games are. Right now, I feel like across social media, with Luton and probably the mood in the dressing room, confidence is probably pretty low. The morale is very low. And that's because of losing the last 4 games or so. It hasn't been great, and I know it hasn't been great. I know we've given good teams a good run for their money, but unfortunately their quality has just outdone us. And defensively, we are, in a little bit of a rut at the moment because we're conceding too many goals. And if we continue this way, there's only one direction which Luton Town Football Club is going to be going to. But I don't want people judging us on what we've done over the last couple of games. Of course, losing against Sheffield United is a killer. It was a massive blow, and looking back on it now, it's going to really hurt us. And we've only got 4 points out of 12 against Burnley and Sheffield United, and we've all said it at the start of the season, we've said it throughout the season. If you're going to stay up, you've got to beat the teams around you. And if I'm being honest with you, 4 out of 12 points against those 2 clubs is not good enough. We should have done better, especially in both home games. Funny enough, it's been the home games which I feel like have let us down a little bit, and we should have been a little bit more, say a bit more dangerous, a little bit more hard hitting at home, really, because I feel like we are better away. It sounds mad. I feel like we perform better away. But at home, we need to do a bit more. We all said the home form was going to keep us up this season, and it kind of hasn't done that so far. But there are still games to be played. In fact, there's 12. 12 cup finals is what I'm going to call it. Edwards has referred to it as a cup final. I'm going to refer to them as cup finals. We've got 12 cup finals remaining. Out of those 12 cup finals, we have got to play against some teams around us in the Premier League. And if you are going to stay up, like I've just already said, you've got to beat the teams around you in the table. Our season, we are not going to get relegated from the Premier League because we didn't beat Villa, Man City, Liverpool, Manchester United. That's not what's going to send us down. What's going to send us down is not beating Burnley, Sheffield United, your Brentfords, your Palace, your Evertons, your Nottingham Forests, Bournemouths. That's what's going to send you down, because you've got to beat those teams in order to stay up in the Premier League. So what I want to say is, don't look at the last couple of games and go, that's it, we're done, because that's not what's going to define the season. The next 3 games is what's going to define our season. Palace away from home, Bournemouth away from home, and then you've got Nottingham Forest at home. We can't afford not to win any of those games. We have to win one of them. We've got to win probably 2 of them now, in my opinion. And if we don't, I know we've got some other games around us in the Premier League table, especially the last 5 games on paper, that they are all winnable. But you need to be in touch and distance. The gap will get bigger if we don't, the longer we go without winning. So we need to start winning now. I know we've got players out injured, and I know it impacts the squad massively. When you miss someone like Elijah, who's been on form since the start of the year, well, over the last couple of months, has been on really good form. Lukonga, who's now become a really good player for us. Osho not being regular, consistent, being in the team. Now missing Amari Bell. All these players have an impact. Even Nakamba, I'm pretty sure Nakamba would have played a lot more if he was fit and ready to go, because he was like the next player in line after Lukonga if he got injured. We've been really unfortunate, obviously, with what happened to Tom Lockyer as well at the back. Missing him, missing that little bit of leadership there. It's a massive blow for us. When we miss a player, it hurts us a lot more compared to the likes of Liverpool. You look at them, they missed loads of players, still got quality off the bench, they've still got a quality academy players, and look what they're still doing, look what they're able to produce, because that's a different level. We're not on that level. We may never ever get to that level, but that's a different level. And we can't compare ourselves to those types of clubs. We just can't, because we're years behind it. Massive. We're so many years behind that. Financially, we're years behind it. So we can't compare ourselves to those clubs. We just simply can't. We have to compare ourselves to the ones which we came up with, and the teams around us in the Premier League. It's not going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. Who said the Premier League was easy? I still think we can stay up, but the next 3 games will define it. It really will do. I know we've still got another 9 more games after that, but you're asking more and more questions, especially if we don't win the next 3. When I look at the last time we had a, you know, try to stay up campaign, that was under Nathan Jones, you know, during the lockdown period when he came back after we got rid of Graham Jones. We had 9 games remaining. We only lost 1 game. Only lost once, and that was against Reading at home, and we lost 5-0. That was it. The other 8 games, we stayed unbeaten, and that's what kept us up, and then we ended up staying up on the final day of the season. I don't want to rely on point deductions. Of course, I'd be happy if point deductions go in our favour a little bit, but we need to start winning, and if we can start winning by beating teams around us, then that'd be great. Massive 3 games coming up. They need our support. You know, the atmosphere's got to be better. We need to raise the level. You know, these boys need us more than ever now, and we just got to keep giving them our support, because, you know, we are good. And I know we are conceding a lot of sloppy goals, but we can't defend. We really can't. You know, there's no point us putting 11 players behind the ball, because we tried that at the start of the season and we conceded too many goals. Now we're being a bit more aggressive, a little bit more brave. I can see us scoring loads of goals now. Scoring goals wins you football matches, not preventing them. I know preventing them, you don't lose, but we switch off too much. We make too many individual mistakes. So we need to focus really on scoring goals, winning football matches, and we need to start doing that over our next 3 games, because we've got Man City, Tottenham and Arsenal coming. You want to be in a good position before you play those teams, otherwise the gap will get even bigger. But yeah, those are my thoughts. We need to keep positive, we need to keep going. We've got this, we do. I believe in these boys. But yeah, drop a like on the video if you did enjoy listening to my thoughts. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment below your thoughts on the current situation. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.